Božić I Srećna Nova Godina. This is going to be my last episode of 2022. It's been a lot of fun. I put out some pretty great videos this year I'm very proud of. Not all the videos I wanted to. I was hoping to put out some more, but life gets in the way. But all the more for next year. I'd like to thank everybody for all the overwhelming love and support that I've gotten on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. I really appreciate all the comments and loves and all the shares and likes and all that stuff. I really appreciate it, guys. I really wanted to help promote a community of love for all things Macedonian food and music and culture, and the response that I'm seeing, not just from on my page, but a lot of the other different pages, a lot of the different videos, things like that, overwhelmingly very, very positive, and I'm really, really proud to be to say that I'm a part of that I contribute in some small way, and I'm very, very proud of everybody else that put out their own content, that put out their own pages. Very proud of all of them. Thank you guys so much for all your hard work. So I wanted to end the year off really strong with a really great recipe, and I found one in the Macedonia cookbook. I've actually covered a few recipes in this cookbook. It's a really, really great guide for anybody that's into Macedonian cooking and want a really step-by-step process on how to make it. I highly recommend this book. You're welcome, Katerina. I highly recommend this book if you haven't gotten it already. A lot of really great, simple, easy to use recipes, and we're going to do one today. Now today is special because we are going to be using the Dutch oven. I actually know a lot of people that have these that never use them because they just don't know what to do with them, but it's a great tool to have. You can boil in it, you can fry in it, you can bake in it, and today we're going to do all three, and you're going to find out how. Now today we're going to be cooking with chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. It's the best part of the chicken, I think, right after the nugget. According to the recipe, what we have to do is you can take a dry paper towel and just pat down your chicken thighs. You want them good and dry. Now that we patted our chicken thighs dry, we're going to get our Dutch oven back. To this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, or 30 grams. I know I got a lot of people that watch that like the metric system, so here you go. This one's for you guys. And also to the butter, the recipe calls for olive oil. Olive oil is not really Macedonian. You can use it if you want. I'm going to use something a little bit more traditional, so I'm using sunflower seed oil. But use whatever you want. These recipes are not set in stone. Make them your own, have some fun with it. Alright, so all we're going to do is heat up the pan until your butter is melted, and once it's good and hot, we're going to take our chicken breast face side down, and we're going to sear it for about 3 minutes. So about 3 minutes in the pan, face down, let's do it. Alright, these look pretty good. Yours should look something like this. I honestly probably could have went a little bit browner on these. You can make them a little bit browner if you want, but this is fine. Now that your chicken is done, let's get a couple of other things ready. You will need 2 cups or 225 grams of dried Orzo pasta, 1 cup or 240 milliliters of red wine, and 3 cups or 300 milliliters of hot water. We're gonna dice 1 onion using this knife. Two garlic cloves minced. Alright guys, now that we got everything prepped, we're back at our Dutch oven. We still have all the oil and all the chicken juices that we left in there before. We're gonna fry back in this, and we're gonna heat up the pan, and we're gonna add in the onions first. Now we're gonna add in garlic, red pepper flakes, cinnamon. Let that saute for about another 2 minutes or so. Now we're gonna add in our red wine. Let that simmer till the wine reduces. After about 5 minutes or so, it'll reduce by about half. So now we're gonna add in some tomato paste. We're gonna add in our hot water. And 2 teaspoons kosher salt. Now we're gonna add in our orzo. And you just wanna kinda spread it evenly. And let it come to a simmer. And finally, we're gonna put our chicken back. Turn off the heat and put the lid on. After all that, we put it in a preheated oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes, whenever the chicken and orzo is done. And when it comes out of the oven, it'll look like this. Alright guys, we gotta pour some of this up. I'm starving. One last thing guys, gotta give it a little bit of zelenchuk. Alright guys, this looks and smells amazing, but the only thing we care about is how it tastes, so... That's amazing. That's really, really good. I'll be honest, when I was reading the recipe and I was putting it all together, I didn't think there was that much salt in there, and I thought it was going to be a little bit bland. It's not. It's really, really good. This is amazing. Guys, make this. Make this at home. I highly recommend it. Oh man. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, because that's what Macedonian cooking is all about. Srećan Božić, Srećna Nova Godina. I'll see you guys next year. Keep on cooking. I'm Nick Zadovsky. This has been The Better Balkan.